Welcome back to the Modest Greenie. I'm so excited to be posting today and to be speaking to you about some things that are currently going on with me. So when I first started the Modest Greenie, my whole reasoning behind it was to open up the window for people who are interested to view what it's like to be a happier, healthier, freer version of yourself. I feel like I'm on my way to mastering that. It's something I'm striving towards every day. And I think that it's important that you share that experience so that other people can be motivated and feel like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. And I think that's very important. So let me tell you what's been going on with me. So like I said, when I first started the Modest Greenie, I think most of you know, especially if you know me, I was ecstatic about it. I couldn't wait to post and post and post and post and post and post some more, and I was just ready to share everything. And I still am, but your girl got sick. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. About Wednesday last week, so almost a week ago, I started having some cramping, and I thought it was associated with menstrual cramps. So those have been getting pretty interesting lately because I've been off of hormones for a couple years now. We're not trying to have a baby right now, hence why we don't have any children yet. However, we are interested in natural family planning. So we've been doing that for quite some time now, and it's been working out successfully for us, which is great. But one of the side effects of switching to no hormones is feeling like you're a teenager again. So you have menstrual cramps, and sometimes they're really, 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 really bad. So I took the advice of my doctor, who is into natural family planning and tries to give more natural resources versus prescriptions. And he suggested that I take magnesium every day, and when that's in my system, then my cramping should be not as bad. And then he also suggested that I take naproxen sodium if it gets really bad. So I got a prescription for that. And last month it was really bad, and this is before I had a prescription. So this month I didn't want to chance it. So I thought I was having menstrual cramps on Wednesday night, so I took a naproxen. Within an hour, I was so super nauseous, and you can imagine my disdain when I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying to prevent pain, and here I am, miserable. So I didn't get much sleep that night. It was terrible. I kept waking up, feeling like I was gonna throw up. I kept drinking water, eating crackers, chewing ginger chews, all the works. I just tried everything, and nothing was working. So I went to work the next day. I fought through it. It was not a good day for me. So the following day, I knew that I was gonna stay home, and I made an appointment with my doctor. And this is with a general physician, not my OBGYN. So I went to the general physician, and I was complaining of nausea and cramping and just pain in my abdomen. And it had moved from the lower abdomen to the upper abdomen, where it's hurting closer to my diaphragm, like right here. So the pain was like, and I just can't take it. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, we'll do some blood tests, we'll see what comes of it. And then he gave me a prescription for Prilosec, which I thought was for indigestion or heartburn, of which I had neither. But I took the prescription, and I got the blood work done. He also suggested that I get an ultrasound. Okay, all right. Sounds like a good plan, right? No. So when I called to schedule the ultrasound, the lady proceeds to tell me that after my $300 insurance deductible, I would be paying because I hadn't met my deductible, I would be paying $375 out of pocket for an ultrasound that takes less than 30 minutes. So that got me to thinking, and it lit some fire under my buns. I'm like, okay, what can I do? what can I do? And so I started researching, and my doctor suspects that I may have gallstones. And if you're not familiar, gallstones develop within your gallbladder. Sometimes they can cross over into your liver, and they cause pain when they block the ducts of which bile comes out of and things go into. So if I do in fact have gallstones, they might be blocking a duct, which could be causing the pain that I'm having. I've been taking the Prilosec for a few days now, and the reason why I'm taking it is because I can't work and be in that pain, and I need to be at work. I am a teacher, so it's really hard for me to be off of work. Making sub plans and getting things together is 10 times more work than me being there myself. So because I'm not violently ill and I'm not in excruciating pain, I'm okay, and I've returned back to work. So take it back to my plan. So this is what I've decided to do. I was researching on Friday things that I could do naturally if I did have gallstones. How could I pass them? Because let's say I get the ultrasound and they say, oh yeah, you have gallstones. Okay. I've never had surgery a day in my life. I've never broken a bone. I've never had any major health issues. So the last thing I want to do is, have surgery for this if I can prevent it. So I started doing research, and I came across a plan where you're drinking and eating lots of apples and drinking apple juice 4 times a day, 4 cups a day, and then on the 6th day you don't eat dinner. At 6 o'clock you drink warm water with Epsom salt. You drink it again at 8 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock you drink a mixture of fresh squeezed lemon juice and olive oil. And the directions say, when you lay down on your right side, because your gallbladder is on your right side of your body, that night or maybe right away, it depends on you, your gallstones will pass, and it will feel like marbles going through your system, but they shouldn't hurt because you have opened up your ducts with the Epsom salt and the warm water. You have made it like more oily with the olive oil and the lemon juice. And the apple juice over days dissolves some stones, and it softens some of the stones because they're like little pebbles, little rocks. Sometimes they're not that little either, so it's a little scary. So I went to the store and I got some organic apple juice. It was 94 fluid ounces for about $10. My husband just about died, but I had to do it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm not gonna drink or consume a bunch of apples with pesticides. I'm gonna drink whole organic fruits. So I transferred that big bottle, because once you open it, it has to be refrigerated. So I transferred that big bottle into a bunch of mason jars. And I use the plastic lids because they're a little easier. It's only one part versus 2, and it's easier for me to transport and drink. So I drank one of these already today. This is my second one. This holds about 1.5 cups of liquid. So after 2 of these a day, that's 3 cups of apple juice a day. You see it's pretty thick, and if I let this sit for a while, it will settle and some of the contents will sink to the bottom. So you just have to shake it up and drink up. It is absolutely delicious. Tastes like you're biting into an apple. Absolutely love it. I've also been eating organic apples, and I have some non-organic applesauce because after I bought tons of these and the big bottle of this, my husband, once again, was gonna die. So we bought some natural applesauce. It's no sugar added. It just has apples, water, ascorbic acid, and vitamin C. So I have like one of these a day in addition to what I'm drinking and what I'm eating. So I'm hoping that this cleanse helps, and I will keep you posted on the results and how I feel. Like I said, right now I am taking the Prilosec so that I can function, and so I'm not having, intense stomach pains. So I could be feeling better overall without the medicine, or the medicine could be sustaining me right now, but I will stop taking it the day of the cleanse, so that I can get everything out of my body, and I'll see how I feel over the weekend. It's a long weekend, which is great, And then if I still feel like crap, then I will reschedule the ultrasound and I'll pay the money. But wish me luck. I'm gonna post my regimen of what I'm doing on the Modest Greenie blog, so check that out if you're interested. And if it works, if it helps me, I think this is something that I will do a few times throughout the year to clean out my gallbladder, to make sure that I'm healthy, I'm safe, I'm good to go, because let me tell you, the pain is not anything to play with. It's not something that you just want to keep experiencing over and over and over and over and over. So I'm looking forward to the results, and I'm hopeful, and I'm faithful that everything will be okay. So thank you for watching. Keep you updated, and if you or anyone else you know has gallstones or any gallbladder issues, take a look at the blog, send them this video, and try out the cleanse. All right.